Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen, I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and today is my home tour. We are finally settled into our new build, our brand new home. I know so many of you have been waiting for this video. We're gonna go through the outside, the inside. I'm going to link all my fun decor that I picked up online down below. I know a lot of you were asking about shopping some of our decor, so it is going to be a super fun video. So if you're excited, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on, and let's jump into the home tour. So here is the house from the outside. One of the things we also loved about this floor plan is how it looks from the outside. It's very grand, very beautiful. We did add the stone. That was a major upgrade that we did on the house. It typically comes stucco, like our neighbor over there. There's no stone. So that was an upgrade. The landscaping that Julio did, we did do pavers up the sides of our driveway, which lead to the gate. You're not allowed to have your garbage can visible from the road. So we had this little wall built and these gates made to house the garbage can. That's literally what this space is for, is to house the garbage can. And here's along the side of our house. And I know you guys have seen the landscaping multiple times in multiple videos. I show it pretty regularly, even in just my regular what I eat in a day videos. But here is the front yard landscaping. And then we did have a little paver patio built on the front as well. And my little patio set is from Amazon. I love it. It's perfect. Those cushions in the closet, they go to these chairs. We just keep them in the closet because it gets very windy here with not a lot of houses. They will be breaking ground next door pretty soon, which we're excited, but because it is so open right now, there's not a lot of houses. It gets really windy and everything just blows around. So we kept the cushions in the house so that they wouldn't disappear. And then the side of our house, you can see our other gate. I've shown this to you guys as well. That is our backyard that we had fenced. So that's the gate that leads in and out of the backyard. But that's the front of our house with our landscaping. We absolutely love it. Absolutely love our house. We love the color scheme we chose. We love all of the little things that we did to the landscaping and to the front, that we invested a lot of money in our landscaping, but I feel like it paid off and was really worth it. And then as you walk up to the house, you'll see our front door, which was another thing that we upgraded, was to the 5-panel glass front door, which I really like. I showed you guys our sun, our welcome sign, and again, we did bring the pavers all the way to the front door. So entering the front door, this piece probably looks familiar. This was actually in our old house. I think I got this at Ross several years ago. One thing we did do in our entryway is we painted our tray ceiling a dark gray. It actually matches our front door. That was just to add some color, some contrast, because this space is very white. Our whole house is very white, which was on purpose, but it is nice to add that little bit of contrast. Here's our front door. So you can see that it is the same gray as the tray ceiling. If you have pets like this one, I highly recommend this mat. This is called the Muddy Mat. I purchase most of my home decor, most of the things in my home on Amazon. I am going to link them all down below for you. These mats are insanely good. We actually have one by our slider as well. Great with dirt, tracking things in. With all the construction and pets, this has really helped keep our floor nice and clean. Highly recommend. This gorgeous mirror here, I also got on Amazon. I absolutely love this. Entryway is simple yet elevated and chic. To the left of our front door is this nice little area here. This is very handy, especially when you're coming in from the garage, which is actually this door right here. In our build, we have the option of putting cabinets above, and we opted not to do that. Everything in your build is very expensive. And I'm really glad now that we didn't do that, because I was able to get this beautiful piece of artwork on Amazon. Our theme of our house is modern farmhouse. It's very neutral. And our color is coming from cactus, succulent, Arizona native style of art. So we stuck with very neutral for the main decor, as well as cabinets, countertops. That way, if we ever want to change our decor in the future, it's very simple to add pops of color and change things up by going with a neutral base, cabinets, flooring, etc. These really nice wood vases, I actually got these at Ashley Furniture in their clearance section. And then these little pampas grass bundles are from Amazon. My tray here is from TJ Maxx. My succulent and my beads are both from Amazon. So this is a great space for us, again, just to keep things, my purse, our keys. Down here is where I have my candle storage as well as my wax melts and room sprays. And then over here is where we keep all of our dog treats and all of the items for the dogs. Again, an overview of this little area to the left of our entryway. This door here leads to one of my favorite rooms in the house, and this is our powder room. I cannot express enough how grateful I am to have a powder room. It is so nice to have when we have guests over, and we wanted to make this room just a little extra special, knowing that it would get used a lot by guests and by us as well. And because it is right off of the garage, it's very convenient for anybody that comes over. So one thing we wanted to do in this space is something fun on the floor, because again, white. Everything in our house is white, white, white. This tile was such a good decision. A pretty inexpensive upgrade, and really, like I said, just kind of elevates the powder room. We did also upgrade our pedestal sink to a little bit larger sink. And then my mirror is off of Amazon. I love it. I think it's modern and trendy, but also kind of chic. And then my light fixture also is off of Amazon. So like I said, everything that I've purchased in my home that you can get on Amazon will be linked down below. Shelving units also from Amazon. My plants and things are from sporadic places. However, this Stay Wild is from Amazon. We love this little shelf. I think it's a nice place not only to just store toilet paper, but also, again, add some texture and some dimension to the room. We did have this wall painted a really dark gray. So the gray that's in our entryway is several shades lighter than this gray. This is almost a black gray. I think it's actually called Blackout by Dunmore Paint. And then my picture is from Amazon, and I love it. I love that it's black and white. I just think it goes beautifully in the space. So to be honest with you, the powder room is one of my favorite spaces. And then to the left of the front door, we've got this beautiful picture also off of Amazon. We love cactus artwork. And again, we're going with that Arizona theme and really focusing on the greens and the neutrals. To the left of that is a coat closet. Again, a really nice feature for when you have guests over. For us, it houses a lot of our winter clothes, a lot of my seasonal clothing like Christmas and the different holidays. We've got a basket up here that I keep all my gym stuff. So that's my little Lululemon pouch I wear when I walk to the gym. If you follow me on Instagram, you know. And these are the cushions for our outdoor patio furniture because they always blow away. So this is a nice space to have specifically for guests. Oh, and one thing I love about this house is all of our cable, internet, and everything is actually in this space. So I don't have to have a huge cable box in my office anymore for internet. So love that it's all enclosed in this little cabinet. And from here is the place I spend the most time, and that is my office. Now you guys have seen a lot of my office in the backgrounds of my videos, but you haven't got the full experience. I will tell you, I loved my office in my old house, but I really love my office in my new house. This is everything I could have ever wanted in an office. A lot of the artwork decor in my office is exactly what was in my old house. So I've had this. This is actually from Home Goods several years ago. This plant was in my extra living room in my old house. All of our furniture, because I get asked a lot about this, is from a place called America's Furniture Warehouse. Cannot recommend it enough. Affordable, fantastic service, really high quality pieces. I upgraded my office furniture big time, from cheap put together Amazon furniture to nice solid wood. Love these cabinets. This is actually 3 separate cabinets that I purchased individually. I get asked a lot if they're built-ins, and they're not. They're actually, again, from America's Furniture Warehouse. A lot of my decor is from my old office. And then of course, because these shelves are much larger than my old office, there is quite a bit of new fun decor. This little light up cactus here, I love her. She's so cute. That is from Amazon, so I can link that for you. This light that was in my old office, also from Amazon. Pretty much the rest of my home decor is from places like TJ Maxx and Ross. And then I did add a few bigger plants to the top just to add some height and fill in that space between the shelving and our ceilings. Our ceilings in this house are 10 to 12 feet, so very, very tall. And then this little floating shelf's actually from my old office. We just kind of spaced them a little different in the new house. Decor also from my old office. This is the same shelf for my eyeshadow palettes. Yes, those are eyeshadow palettes. I often get asked if they're books. They are not. They are my eyeshadow palettes. That just moved with us to this house, I did put our family picture. It makes me happy because Diesel's in it. And Troy doesn't love this picture, but I think he looks great. But it has all my family, the things that matter the most to me. So I put that on the wall next to my eyeshadow palette shelf. We've got the dog bed, of course, for the babies. This is actually a writing desk, but I use this as my vanity. Now, I wasn't sure how that was going to work since I have a lot of makeup, but I'll show you what I've done to compensate for all of my makeup. And this actually works out great. The drawers in this are very, very shallow because again, it's for writing, papers and pens, but I do make it work as my vanity. My mirror is from Amazon. I love this mirror so much. It actually has 3 different lighting settings. I love it. So I'll link it for you if you're in the market for a vanity mirror. To the left of that, this little shelf I also got on Amazon. This is, once we moved in, I figured out that I needed a place to store my everyday makeup. Just things I reach into daily. So I picked this shelf up off of Amazon. It has some plugins and a USB, and it also has a neon light. How fun is that? They can have a full-on party in here. But again, this just stores all of the makeup that I use every single day. So it just makes it easy since I don't have the space in the writing desk. I can just grab out the makeup that I need every day and I get ready right here. So it's right next to it. So super convenient. Again, that is off of Amazon. My shelves are from my old office. I got those on Amazon too. This is where I keep all of my perfume, my vision board, of course. This cute little paper holder is from my old office. This I've had for years. This is actually from my house in Washington. That's how old some of this is. And then over here, I purchased this additional desk. This is actually supposed to be kind of a file cabinet. And when we purchased it originally, as part of my office, we were going to use it as a file cabinet, and then I was actually going to use it for makeup storage. Quickly learned that there's just not enough room. That's where this little shelf came in for my makeup storage. But on top, I have an artificial plant from TJ Maxx. You guys remember this from the Moments in Light that I did, that I shared in the video of my dogs. I love it. It's great to store my printer. And then this top drawer, I ended up using this for my for makeup storage. These are my blush highlighter palettes, and then I also stored my paper for my printer. Then the little bit wider drawer has all my lip products. Listen, we don't judge, okay? We don't judge. And then just some other random storage things. And then the biggest drawer is actually the file cabinet drawer, which we did utilize for filing. We no longer have a crummy metal file cabinet. This is so much better. And then I kept the other side for all of my hair products just because they don't fit in this little shelf from Amazon. So I use that to store my hair products. We've got the cutest girl in the world. Yes, we do. And then this is my desk. So this is where I spend a lot of my time. And if you flip around, there's the shelves. That's what you guys see in the background of my videos. This little paper storage thing, I love this. Again, this came from Amazon. It has slide out drawers and slide out shelves, place to store pens. I also got this pen holder for extra markers and things from TJ Maxx. All of my desk pads, I have multiple, are from Amazon. My little baby cactus, ceramic cactus is from Amazon. My lovely friend Kara gave me this plant. My little rainbow clock, I love this. This is from Walmart. I'll see if I can find it and link it for you. And obviously my desk holds all of my desk type of items, pens, papers, filming equipment. It also holds a lot of my giveaways for BP, Bomb Party. I am a rep with Bomb Party, which is surprise jewelry reveals. So I have a lot of Bomb Party storage in my office. My chair also is from Amazon, and so is my chair pad. The left of my desk, I have this set of drawers. This I actually purchased when we lived in our other house here in Arizona for makeup storage, which is exactly what I use it for. Sponges and additional makeup storage. That's why I thought I would have enough and ended up not having enough. So this comes in handy again to store backup makeup. I've got a picture of my girl and me and a plant on top. My lamp is actually from Target. I get asked a lot about my lamp. It is a Target lamp that I've had for years. This cute Kindness is Beautiful is from Ross several years ago. My little boho decor is actually from Amazon. If it's still available, I will link it. And then this massive mirror above my desk is from Hobby Lobby. This little gray set of drawers I keep here. This is actually all of my giveaways for my paid Facebook group. So all of the products that I put into my giveaways. So grateful for a closet, and so grateful for a larger closet than I had in my old house, because she's got a lot in her. So I did go ahead and hang up all of my jewelry on the wall. Like I said, I'm a rep with Bomb Party Jewelry, so I have a lot of jewelry. I also was able to put all of my extra storage bins in here that houses extra makeup, business supplies, office supplies. In the corner, I have all my ring lights and tripods. These two rolling shelves are Bomb Party, so hey, there's all the Bomb Party jewelry you can reveal with me on TikTok. And then behind that is all of my shipping supplies for Bomb Party. I do go live on TikTok several times a week and over in Facebook periodically for Bomb Party. You guys need to check it out. It's so much fun. You buy a ring in a fizzy cube and we throw it in water and we reveal your ring. And you can get some just really beautiful, beautiful pieces. Super, super affordable. I mean, I have a lot of Bomb Party because I love their jewelry. It's such nice quality and super affordable. Above on this shelf is my giveaway. So these envelopes are my giveaways for my Facebook group. I have several organizational systems. So this is all the makeup I need to film with for my beauty channel. This is all the products I need to film with for my main channel. I have backup, small size skincare and makeup. I just bought this shelf off of Amazon. This thing's amazing, you guys. It folds up. So if you don't want to leave it as a shelf, it folds up. It's incredible. Like I said, all the Amazon goodies are linked down below. This is basically Bomb Party supplies. So this is the pot that we fizz the ring cubes in, all of my towels and things to go live on TikTok. This is my clean and dirty makeup brushes. Those are my empties. I do an empties video on my beauty channel. And then again, extra storage and containers for Bomb Party. I feel like I have a lot in my closet, but it's very, very organized. Oh, and I didn't show you up here. Up here is the decorations for when I decorate my office for the holidays, my blanket when I freeze, extra envelopes for Bomb Party, and my stepper. I also bought my stepper off of Amazon. I'm really grateful for this closet and I love that it's big and I feel like there's a lot in here, but it's organized and it works really well for me. I know exactly where things are when I need them. Obsessed with my closet. To the left of my closet, this piece of artwork is so old. It's from Ross several years ago. My little shelf here I actually had made for my office when I lived in Washington, and all of my decor is from Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, Ross. None of this home decor, none of this is from Amazon. To the left of this little wall is the second full bath in our house. And at first I was like, I don't need a bath in my office, but let me tell you how much I appreciate having a full bath. We've never used the shower. This is for guests when guests stay over, but I use the bathroom all the time. So we've got, of course, the vanity. And what's funny is it's empty. Like there's nothing in any of the drawers. Under here is the cleaning supplies. Oh, speaking of under cabinets, these plastic mats are from Amazon. When our plumber came out, he said, get these mats because if any water touches cabinetry, it warps instantly. So I bought mats for all of our cabinets under the sink in the kitchen and our master on Amazon. Definitely worth the little bit of money. They're about 10 bucks a piece. Here is the sink area. The mirror is from Lowe's and the beautiful light fixture. Actually, I turn the light off. Maybe you guys can see it. The light fixture I love is from Amazon. Here are the other two floating shelves that used to be in my office. We decided to put those in the bathroom, just again to add some dimension and elevate the above the toilet space since it's just such a blank wall and you can only have so many pictures. So we like that we have the floating shelves. I actually painted this cactus and the other two plants are from TJ Maxx. Shower curtain and shower curtain hooks are from Home Goods. And then I love this succulent pitcher. It's just so pretty. This is from TJ Maxx and I want to say it was like $12 and it just pairs beautifully in the bath. So again, that is the second bath, the guest bath, my bath for when I'm working in my office. Then we move into the main living space. And one of the big reasons we chose this particular floor plan is because it is very modern and big and open, which is exactly what we were looking for. So let's go ahead and first start in the kitchen. I will say the kitchen is my favorite room in the entire house. Love everything about it. I love the way it's laid out. I love our massive island. I love our cabinets, our backsplash. I love everything about our kitchen. This first area over here is my coffee bar, which I love having a separate coffee bar because if you know, you know, I love my coffee. And then I just put a few pieces of decor. A lot of this decor is from Amazon. A lot of this is from TJ Maxx. We'll be here all day if I tell you about every single piece of decor, but everything that you can purchase on Amazon will be linked down below. One thing I did want to point out that we did as far as an upgrade is the cabinets come with a pull-out drawer standard on the top, and we had all of the bottoms in the kitchen pull-out drawers, because when we get older, we're not going to want to bend over and dig through cabinets. And I will tell you, very smart upgrade. It's very easy to get everything in and out of your cabinets when you have pull-out drawers. New builds, you typically don't get a refrigerator. They just don't include it as part of your new build, just because apparently they want you to be able to choose it, AKA they don't want to include it. So our fridge is the Samsung Bespoke, and we got it in stainless steel. I will tell you my favorite feature about this freezer, about this fridge, hello again Lola, the dogs are very interested, is the 2 shapes of ice. Love that we have little ice and big ice. I'm telling you, love that. To the left of the fridge is again one of my favorite spaces, and that's my pantry, my beautiful, glorious, massive walk-in pantry. I did not have a walk-in pantry in our old house here in Arizona, but I did in Washington. Although it was smaller, I got spoiled and I needed a big walk-in in this house. I spent a lot of time in here organizing everything. All of my organizing jars and containers are from stores like TJ Maxx and Ross. None of them are from Amazon, but I spent some time just organizing everything in here, trying to make it look nice while also being very, very functional. So you see that I have a lot of just jars and containers. If you followed along the house build, you know I was always buying jars and things when I was at TJ Maxx and Ross, and this is exactly why, because I wanted them for storage and again, aesthetic purposes, but also function. My can holder is off of Amazon, and this is off of Amazon. My mother-in-law just bought this. This is a turning snack holder. I'm telling you, this thing is fantastic to hold all the little packages and snacks. That I did get off of Amazon, but I love how everything turned out. I just think it looks nice in here. It's very functional, very user-friendly, and I was able to store all of my large appliances on the top shelf. I did buy a little fold-out stool right there on Amazon so that I can reach the top shelf, but I like that I have all of my large appliances in the pantry out of the way. Very, very thankful for the walk-in pantry. So our microwave actually sits above our range, which I like so much better than sitting above the stove. And then we've got some more counter space here. We did go ahead and upgrade to a gas cooktop. Very, very thankful we did that. I love this gas cooktop. It is amazing, especially this big burner in the middle. This sucker gets hot and boils water in a second. Absolutely love that. Got to show you the backsplash close up. Oh, I love our backsplash. And we opted to not get a range hood and instead get, I don't know what this whole situation is called, but they have like the fluted range hood, and we didn't like the way that it looked. So we went with this. Lots of cabinetry. Like I said, underneath in all the cabinets are the pull-out drawers. This is another upgrade we did, which is to add drawers instead of cabinets under the cooktop. Very glad we did that because it's a great place to store pots and pans and lids, and it keeps it out of hogging up valuable cupboard space. And then going over to the kitchen island, obviously the dishwasher, the kitchen sink was an upgrade. This is a Blanco sink. Amazing. Absolutely love the look of it. It's basically indestructible. And then we did upgrade to quartz counters. It is kind of hard to see, but they do have a little bit of a tiny little tan and gray speck to them. So here is an overview of, like I said, one of my favorite places. This in my office is where I spend all my time. The kitchen. Oh, I forgot to show you guys our bar stools. These are off of Amazon. We get a million compliments on them. They do have like a corded material. Everybody loves these bar stools. Again, off of Amazon, highly recommend. They're really, really, really nice quality. And then right next to the kitchen, again, one big open space is our dining room. I also forgot to show you guys our pendant lights. So our pendant lights we bought online, and then it matches the light above our dining room table. This was a bit of a splurge. These were pretty pricey, but we love them and they go beautifully with our home. And then next to the kitchen is the dining room. Again, nice and big and open. Our dining room table is from America's Furniture Warehouse. We love it. We absolutely love it. And then this big cactus picture over here is from Amazon, and I'll show you guys when we go into the living room where we drew inspiration for this picture. Also, this succulent picture on the wall, I just let the dogs out, next to the slider. Ooh, you can't see that. There we go. This succulent picture is also from Amazon, and we love it. And for the center of my table, I have this faux succulent thing. This thing was expensive. I think I got it on Kirkland's. If I can find it, I'll link it, but I love it, and I have gotten a lot of compliments on it. And then I just put these live succulents in this bowl. The bowl and the succulent dirt is from Amazon, and these are live succulents. I just wanted something, again, Arizona for my table, and then my candles are always from either Bath & Body Works or TJ Maxx and Home Goods. So again, there is the dining room and the kitchen. These 3 pictures on the wall here, which is right as you walk into the living room, this is where we drew inspiration for the cactus picture in the dining room. These we saw in the model home. So we found them online, I found them on Amazon and bought them, and I love them so much. It is just such a statement when you walk into the living room because they go all the way to the ceiling. And speaking of living room, here is the living room. Again, all of our furniture is from America's Furniture Warehouse. Our couch is this really interesting kind of faux leather material. It is indestructible, easy to clean. It is a fully reclining sectional. And if you saw my last video, we did end up swapping out the couch we originally bought for this one because we deemed that a sectional was necessary in this massive space. So love the sectional. And then we put just a succulent in the middle of our table. We've got this chair. I'm telling you, this is the most comfortable chair in the entire world. She is like a swivel chair. Troy and I fight over who gets to sit in it. So incredibly comfortable. We've got a dog bed. I also really like our lamps because they are that little bit more of that modern farmhouse boho vibe. We did have this accent wall painted light gray. So this is the same gray as the entryway and the front door. Our little stick things and our fireplace entertainment center are from America's Furniture Warehouse. We just like how this space turned out. I think those little stick things add drama, but also help fill in that really open space. And the accent wall, in my opinion, is an absolute must just to break up, again, all of the white. So that is the living room. And then right also off to the side of the living room is this little bar area. Now you had the option of having a sink put in. We did not do that, but we did a fridge. And I'm telling you, this is another worthwhile upgrade because we use it to store all of our drinks. So none of our drinks are in our regular refrigerator. They're all in our drink fridge, which is also great when you have guests over. So that was definitely an expensive upgrade, but a worthwhile upgrade. You've got a lot of extra cabinet space over here. Did pretty simple decor. A lot of it's from Amazon, a lot of it's from TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, Ross, etc. And then we've got some cabinets above. One thing we have not done yet is added our under cabinet and upper cabinet lighting. We did have that all wired. Troy and I are gonna do that ourselves. We just have not had time. It's been definitely a whirlwind, but this whole butler bar area adjacent in the living room is a really nice feature. And as you leave the living room, you come to this little hallway area. To the left is the laundry room. We love how the laundry room turned out. We did upgrade to have this set of cabinets and countertops put in. The only thing that comes standard is the cabinets and the little shelf above the washer and dryer. Also, the washer and dryer does not come with a new build, so we ended up purchasing those. But I love having this for storage, for folding our laundry. The little laundry service sign that I got at Hobby Lobby years ago, it was in my old house. And then I did buy these floating shelves off of Amazon. Love them. I think, again, it just adds some dimension to the wall. It's a great space for storage. My plant here is from Amazon, my little containers. This one is dryer sheets. This one is scent beads. Those are from Amazon. The laundry service one here has my laundry pods. That is from Walmart. I just like how it turned out. I think it looks really nice and just finishes the space since we opted not to put cabinets up there. Again, it just adds the illusion of some dimension. And then based on your opinion from my video when I asked if we needed a picture here, the answer was yes. So I did purchase this cute little laundry sign off of Amazon. Above the washer and dryer, the cabinet and the hanging rod come standard. I did just throw a couple fun pieces of decor up there just to finish it off. And then this little 3-piece set that says wash, dry, fold. This is from our old house. To the left of that is our linen cabinet. I'm telling you, this is another thing I'm so grateful that we have. We actually have our mop and our broom on one side. Some hangers, so if we need to hang dry clothing, the dog food. This is all of my running stuff and the towels to wash the dogs. And then I bought this little holder off of Amazon for the brooms and things. Love that. It just keeps them out of the way. And then on the left side are shelves, which is great. Again, for storage. We've got paper plates, games. It houses toilet paper, cleaning supplies, paper towels, baskets that have just random little things that need to be kept together. It's so nice to have a linen cabinet. I've never had had one in a laundry room. So that is our laundry room. Again, I feel like I spend a lot of time in here as well. And then these beautiful frosted glass doors lead to our den. Now I will tell you, since we moved in, we have spent 0 time in here other than the time decorating, but this is going to be the space for guests to stay, to sleep, and also just a vibe, chill out space. We wanted it to be very, very dark and moody. Don't mind the gift bags on the table. This is actually for my boot camp girls day tomorrow, the day after this weekend. I just stuck them in here for storage. But here is the den, and I will tell you that this quickly became one of my favorite aesthetic-wise spaces. When you first walk in the door, I've got a blanket ladder here. The blanket ladder is from Amazon. We've got an actual leather couch and leather love seat and the most soft, comfy pillows. This is all from the America's Furniture Warehouse. We went with a very, like I said, dark and moody theme. So I found this cactus picture on Amazon. The lamps, the tables, all of that also came from the furniture place. These sconces were in my old house in Arizona and in Washington, actually. Those are from Hobby Lobby. And to the left of the love seat, we've got the other table and lamp. This cactus picture is also off of Amazon. I just love it. I love it so much. This faux plant was from our old house. It was actually in our living room. And this wall is so much fun. We had this painted that really dark gray, that almost blackout color gray. And then we got this amazing piece of furniture. I love this so much. It's got pillows and blankets and everything for guests tucked away inside, a few pieces of decor, and then this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous 3-piece succulent picture set is off of Amazon. And I love it so much. It's so dark and moody on the wall. I just think it really, really, really finishes out the space. I also bought this olive tree, this faux olive tree off of Amazon. And you guys remember the mirror. I showed you guys the mirror when it came in. That is also from Amazon. And then we've got this table. I love this table so much. So much. It has a mountain on it. And again, more storage, which is great. Amazing that it is an aesthetically beautiful piece with storage. And then I did put all of our family pictures in here, which I think is really special. It was just a great space to put all those pictures that we had taken as a family. I wanted to go with big pieces of art throughout my home. But I also wanted to have our family pictures up. So that ended up being the perfect place for it. And then I just have a little faux succulent in the middle of the table. And then our light fixture is from Lowe's. I love that we did a drop down chandelier. So much fun. Love the den, love the office, love the guest space so incredibly much. This was originally going to be my office until I moved to the guest bedroom. And it ended up being the perfect, just kind of zen out, moody den space. Coming out of the den to the right of the doors is this picture. This is also from Amazon. It's so cartoon-like. I love it. Troy loves this so much. I originally bought this for the den, and then we ended up putting it here, and I think it's the perfect picture for this space. And then the last space is the master bedroom and the master bathroom. The master bathroom is the master bathroom of my literal dreams. It is massive. She is beautiful. She is everything I could have ever wanted in a master bath. We did carry our cabinets and our quartz countertops into the master bath. Mirrors we purchased on Amazon, and then same with the light fixtures. Again, your house doesn't come with any light fixtures other than can lighting, and the mirrors that it comes with are those stick-on mirrors, and I hate those. So we deleted all the mirrors and bought our own. My succulent pictures in the middle here are also off of Amazon. The star of the show is the shower. Now ignore the orange tape. We actually had a chip in our shower glass and they just replaced it. And so that's holding it together. It has to sit on there for a couple more days. I was hoping it would be done before I filmed. It just didn't work itself out. So we're gonna pretend that it's not there. But this was a massive upgrade when we built this house. It typically comes with a small shower and a tub, and we opted to do a walk-in shower. Now, if you have seen all my other videos, you've seen this come to life, seen this transform. We did replace the shower head when we moved in with this one. Love a rain shower head. It just really is so much nicer than those little ones. But we love the shower so incredibly much. It is like a spa. It's beautiful. It's actually all glass. And this is from Amazon. So we did put that there, again, tying in the whole succulent theme. Not the most exciting space in the world. But the toilet room, we did put the other two pictures here. It comes as a set of 4. So we have the 2 in between the bathroom vanities and the other 2 here in the toilet room. And then this is another space that I love about this house, and that is this linen closet. Now, if we would not have upgraded our shower, this closet would have been even bigger, but she is absolutely insanely massive. There is no light in here, so hopefully you guys can see, but I did a lot of organizing in here using those baskets and bins and things I purchased at TJ Maxx and Ross, and it looks like chaos to you, but it's very organized actually. It has all of our bathroom essentials, our backup bathroom essentials, towels, everything we need. It's so nice to have a linen cabinet. It's another luxury that I've never had before. So that is an overview of the master bathroom. We love her. And then we're coming in to the master bedroom. Now this is another space that was really important for me to make extra special. I typically spend a lot of time in the bedroom watching TV at night. Troy and I watch completely different things. So me and Lola come in here and Troy and Palmer stay in the living room. So I wanted it to be a very comfortable, inviting space. So the first thing I wanted to point out is our accent wall. Let me turn off our lights. Look at this accent wall, you guys. This was something that we have seen on HGTV 1,000 times over, and we knew we wanted something special in our bedroom. So we actually had this accent wall put in, which I love it so much. It definitely adds a lot of care. It adds a lot of luxe feeling to the bedroom. And then you remember me talking about having the pendants put in, and I love that because then you don't have a lamp on your end table. Your pendant lights are just hanging on the sides of your bed, which is so much nicer. Obviously, all of the bedroom furniture is from America's Furniture Warehouse. The dresser, the end table, the actual bed frame, the little thing at the end of the bed here that Lola uses to get up on the bed, which is great. Also houses all of our blankets and extra pillows. That is from Wayfair. And then Troy's side of the bed, he also has a nightstand and the pendant light. The view from the bed, we did purchase this little chair off of Amazon. I love it. I think it's so cute. It's like a little low chair, but it just adds a nice place to put your shoes on, a nice vibe to the room. The pictures on both sides of the TV, the cactus pictures, are from Amazon. We had all of our TVs mounted to the wall. The other picture, they're a matching set. Basically, they're very similar colors, but that is the master bedroom. It's very comfortable. It's very inviting. Here is what it looks like with the pendant lights. And again, it's just a nice thing to have those lights hanging rather than having them on your nightstand. Here's the garage. I've actually shown this to you guys a couple of times, but I wanted to show you one more time kind of what the completed garage looks like. We've got the racks, all of the cabinets, our garage fridge. Love how massive our garage is. And then our epoxy flooring, literally an amazing investment. So here's that other muddy mat by the slider. I'm telling you, the best mat for pets. Let's head on out to the backyard. Oh, we've got a sunbathing Lola. She's a sunbathing Lola. Yes, she is. My pot here is actually from my old house, and my metal flowers we bought in 2-back. I shared that in a previous video with you. I did have this little Frenchy metal piece of art made for Troy. I love it. It's perfect for that wall. Also had our entire patio. So we did have a concrete patio. We had it covered with pavers when we had the landscaping done, and then we had the pavers brought out into the yard. I'll show you guys that next. We just wanted it to be one big area that flowed together. I recently showed you guys the table that we bought in 2-back. Again, remember, we're bringing in the Arizona vibe, and we love this table. It is a tile topped table and these great metal chairs, very easy to wash off, very easy to clean. If you ever are in need, if you're ever in Arizona, go to 2-back. They have some really great furniture, and they have some really great artwork and furniture. So we love our patio table. We've got our barbecue. My little lantern here is from Kirkland's, and then I put one of those LED candles in it. Love that at night. And then we've got our couch, which is also from America's Furniture Warehouse, and this was our splurge. This was 100% our upgrade splurge, and that's our outdoor fireplace. I have used the outdoor fireplace countless times. The stone on the outside matches the stone on the outside of our house. We did go with a herringbone pattern on the inside. It is a gas fireplace, so to turn it on, we just literally hit the switch, and there it is. Oh, Palmer, did that scare you, buddy? It's okay. No, leave it, buddy. Oh my goodness, he ran off. It's okay. So the fire comes on. She does put out some heat. She puts out some heat, but it's just a nice, relaxing space out here with the fire going. And then we put this beautiful piece of metal artwork above the outdoor fireplace. Poor buddy, I scared you. But there is our couch. This is where I sit a lot to eat my breakfast in the morning. And then we did get this other little table in 2-back. It matches our big table, actually from a completely different store, which is so funny. And of course, a metal javelina. If you don't know what a javelina is, Google it. They're very, very common here in Arizona. So here is our patio area. Oh, our fan is from Lowe's, but here's our patio area. It's just such a great space. We spend a lot of time out here. It's sunny and beautiful here year round, so we definitely feel like we get our money out of our outdoor fireplace. Palmer's very intrigued with it, and our patio furniture. And like I said, we carried the pavers out about 20 feet past our patio and did this around the whole entire perimeter and made basically an extended patio. One thing we do want to get is a fire pit. We just have not had time to go pick one out, but it will go in this big, huge empty space right here. Right now, this is where Palmer plays ball, but we would like to have a fire pit. We'll get there eventually. Of course, I'll share it with you guys in a future video. We did also have to pay to put the fence in. It does not come standard. Our lovely neighbors on both sides split it with us. And then we have the perimeter with gravel. That's what we do here in Arizona. We don't have grass. If you have grass, it's fake grass, it's turf. We opted not to have turf because with pets, it's stinky. No matter how much you clean it, it's stinky. So we went with just gravel around the perimeter and then the paver patio, which we absolutely love. We've got a couple of queen palms in the 2 corners. Those will get nice and tall and full. We've got a Mexican fan palm in the middle. And then, like I said, another queen palm in this corner. We love palm trees and cactus since we never have lived somewhere where those are a thing. We fell in love with it when we moved here. That love has not faded. We definitely wanted cactus and palm trees in our yard. We do have a totem cactus in our backyard. It doesn't have spikes. And with dogs, we can't have regular cactus, I'm afraid. Palmer will poke his eye out when he's playing ball. There is an overview of the backyard and the patio. Like I said, we're so blessed and so grateful to get to live here. It's very special. We've worked really hard for this our entire life, and every day we're thankful. We always say we can't believe that we get to live here. We wanted our outdoor space to be just as special as the indoor space. Thank you for joining me for our new home tour. I hope you enjoyed seeing our new home, really getting to know us a little bit better, seeing what we have worked so hard for. We're so grateful for our home. We're so grateful for you guys watching my videos, supporting my channel. It means the world to me. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget everything I shared, everything that I purchased on Amazon, anything I can find online will be linked down below for you. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.